Right, so we just arrived in Las Pozas in Xilitla. There was a very long way to come here and it was all windy roads in the mountains. We couldn't drive faster than 50 kilometers an hour. But what's really interesting is, as you can see, it's very lush. It's really kind of a jungle type of scenery here, which is amazing because literally 20 kilometers before it was all mountain type of sceneries with, you know, pines and type of continental trees and plants. So it really changed in about 20 kilometers on the road. So it was really interesting to see that difference, and now it's all humid. You can't see that far, but we're really excited to be here because it looks like a very special place. So we'll share that with you.
Edward James was a British writer and surrealist art collector who came to visit this part of Mexico in the late 1940s. As him and Plutarco Gastelum were bathing in the river, a cloud of butterflies surrounded them, and James interpreted that as a magical sign, and he decided to start his own version of the Garden of Eden. For the first decades or so, James focused on horticulture, and he had a beautiful collection of orchids, but unfortunately a blizzard destroyed them all. So when he decided to rebuild his garden, he did that, but with concrete. And that gave way to an amazing social enterprise that gave work to more than 150 local peoples, carpenters, bricklayers, gardeners, and he built this amazing place in the middle of the jungle with structures made of concrete that looked like flowers and plants. Edward James died in 1984 during a trip in northern Italy, and as of 1991 the doors of Las Pozas were open to tourists, and anyone can now walk around free in this amazing garden. If you ever liked Salvador Dali, he used to call Edward James as the craziest of all surrealists put together. As much as Las Pozas, which means the wells, is not really on the touristic roads and is quite a diversion, meaning it's not easy to get there, it's a long drive. But it really is an amazing place. We've never seen anything like that in the world, and the feeling of exploring this on your own is very bizarre. It's a little bit of Indiana Jones meets Salvador Dali.
Good morning. So the intention was to set the alarm clock for 6 a.m. and be here at 7, and it's almost 10 a.m. What went wrong? We overslept. And this is what happens sometimes when you travel long term, is you don't always have the will to wake up so early. We drove about 8 hours yesterday. We arrived quite late, so we just wanted to catch enough sleep. But the big surprise this morning is, despite being 10 a.m., as you can see, I mean, I'm not sure if you can see much, but on the parking lot there's, I don't know, about 10 cars at best, and we are at the Pyramid of the Sun in Teotihuacan, which is the #1 attraction in Mexico. So believe it or not, it's 10 a.m. and there's nobody. I'm looking right now on the other side at the Pyramid of the Moon, 10 a.m. and there's absolutely nobody on the top. There's literally 2 persons trying to make it and climbing the stairs. So Lesson learned, no need to wake up at 6 a.m. Might be better for the light though, but it's definitely okay to arrive a little bit later. If your kiddos caught enough sleep, and everybody's happy. So let's go and explore now. It's off Teotihuacan. Buy some water because it's really hot already. How's it going?
Good. Bravo, Mimi.
And this is it for today. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit the like button, or subscribe to our channel, or share it with your friends. Next up, Oaxaca, so stay tuned.